Hey, friends from Fox, how's everybody doing out there? It is a wonderful Tuesday. I had to make sure. Tuesday, December 2nd. Just letting everybody know what's going on. The spouse is here this week. I think he's renovating the bathroom. I'm kind of excited about that. It's been a long time since that's been renovated. So I didn't want to record while he was possibly doing things for the bathroom. So he took a break. He went to Home Depot or whatever. And I am here, and I thought I'd just give you a real quick update. I found a book that I've had for several years that I'm going to start reading on January 1st. I'm really excited about it because it can bring out ways to behave, ways to feel, ways to deal with those fighting feelings, when you're depressed or when you're upset, and it helps to better identify what your emotions really need to be. And it's a journal, so it's it'll start on January 1st, and that's why I'm starting on January 1st. I'll read the first part of it. I'll read it, and then we'll go into discussion to see how it may help you think when your brain is battling itself. So I'm hoping that you're as excited about that as I am. I really am. It's helped me a lot reading through it. I remember reading through it the first time, and then I found it. Just of course, my bookshelf is back behind this cloth thing, so I don't get to my books like I used to. But for some reason, when I show my walls or whatever, it looks horrible. It does. It looks so horrible. So my bookshelf is back behind there, and I just had a chance to get through there. When Freckles was here the other day, I was going through some books. What do I want out here so that I can possibly read them or maybe help to share with you so that maybe you can find the proper way to ease your mind in troubled times. It's a really good book. I hope you are as excited about it as I am. I'm looking forward to sharing that with you, and maybe, we'll learn a few things, bounce off each other, that kind of thing. Maybe not. I miss my Freckles. I do. I miss my Freckles. I just got the mail and just got some things going, and I just wanted to give you a quick shout out and hello and all that good stuff before he got back. And he was banging on stuff earlier, and I'm like, you know what? You can't record when somebody's banging on the wall. I mean, I could. I've heard worse podcasts, and that's not to say it's not a bad thing, because some people. I watched this young girl, Emma, and she's building her house from an old antique, from 100-year-old. Emma Shea, if you can look her up, she does amazing. She's a young girl, but she is doing a hands-on approach to renovating an old general store to her house. If you could look her up, she's amazing. She's just absolutely a doll. She has a beautiful smile, just such a cute little girl to be so involved in the rebuilding of her own house. I respect that so much, because a lot of people, they're like, hey, let me hire somebody, and she won't hire anybody unless she absolutely has to. She realizes that this is a job that maybe she can't do, or maybe it's going to take too long. And I don't think she's on a timeline, but she just wants to get it done, and she wants to get it done properly. And if she can do it by herself, she's going to do it by herself. And I love that about her, because she is so young, and not a lot of young people want to get out there and break out the power tools. But she helps out a lot in my mental process, because I'm like, I could do that as young as she is. You know what I mean? I could have gotten out there and built buildings, and I know how to work heavy tools and stuff, but I love watching her. And she only makes a video about her house every Sunday, and that's she'll film through the week. Sometimes she only does Saturday and Sunday, but she's really amazing. Look her up. Really amazing. I'm really impressed with her. Where else was I going with this? I was talking about the noise in the video. Yeah, she has to use tools and banging and stuff like that. And she's working, she's getting things done. I also watch a lot of like empty mansions or abandoned mansions. Some of those things are unreal. Have y'all? I mean, just to sit there and watch the architecture, or to watch how maybe somebody had lived before. I mean, how could you have lived in some of these houses? I'm not too keen on some of the abandoned houses where it's like a real mess. I'd like to see more of the empty ones and the architecture ones, but it is what it is. People, they film what they film, and I enjoy the empty houses and the empty mansions and the abandoned stuff really, really a lot. So I watch a lot of those people. And let me see who else. R.H.R. Jen, if you have a chance, she touches on the royals. She loves Catherine. And as one should, she really adores Catherine. But she's not a Meghan Markle. So if you like that kind of thing, R.H.R. Jen, she's really good at what she does. Cheer Denise, I love her. She's reading a book right now, that new Diana book that came out where Martin Bashir kind of misled her into believing that she needed to tell her side of the story, and she came up with a 95 panoramic interview. She's going through that book. I listened to the first part yesterday, but I haven't listened to the second part yet. But I'm going to get that done today somehow. I love Cheer Denise. She's very honest. She's brutally, and she expresses herself in a much better way than I ever could. So I really enjoy listening to her. Trying to think what else. But yeah, I'm really excited about sharing this book with you because there are things that I forget to touch on. There are things I forget to mention, things I forget to express. And this book will help bring all that out as far as depression goes, or just a generally different way of thinking when you have challenges. Depression, when you're battling your own brain, or sometimes when you're rattling people, it just gives you a clearer idea of what to do. So I'm really excited for y'all. I hope it benefits you as much as it has me. Again, here I am, just out of the shower, no makeup again, and I promised myself I wouldn't do this anymore, that I would try to at least fix myself up, but it's kind of hard to fix yourself up when your spouse is home and he's doing the bathroom, and like, what are you doing? That kind of thing, people. I do hope that you all have a good week. I'm doing my best. A lot of noise coming, a lot of cleaning. I'm assuming is going to happen. It's okay though. Change is good. Change is always good. Good or bad, change is good. You learn from it. A different bathroom. I can't wait. I really can't wait. So I do hope that all of you have a good week, and I hope that you find that great big belly laugh. I hope that you can laugh at yourself, because that is important. If I couldn't laugh at myself, I'd be a nervous wreck. Tell somebody you love them. Tell somebody that you appreciate them, because sometimes we forget to do that. We do things in a way. It was a conversation last night where I said something or did something, and it messed with my husband a little bit, because he always has my back. And then he felt like at the time I didn't have his, and it wasn't even, I didn't mean to be that way. And he kind of told me this morning that it was the fact that he didn't feel like I had his back. And I was like, well, that's not what I intended. But sometimes the best laid plans. But y'all have a wonderful, wonderful afternoon. Take care of yourselves out there. Think the best about yourself. You are worthy. You are extremely important to the people around you. You may not think so, but you are. Yeah, just have that great big belly laugh and think the best about yourself, because it's very important to me that you know your worth. That is a big step, is to realizing what you're worth. And it's hard, because you're thinking. And a lot of times I put myself down when people cry, oh, you need a new habit, something like, I'll do something like that. And then it's like I'm rejecting the compliment. I shouldn't be that way. I should accept the compliment, and kind of feel that way about myself, the way other people see me, because it's important. It really is important to know your worth, to know what you're worth. But anyway, I'm going to get off here before he comes back. He finds me talking to myself. And then I'm just going to lay low in here and kind of do some things that I've been meaning to do. Get some clothes done, things like that. So y'all have a wonderful, wonderful day. Have the best time. I hope the weather is to your liking. It is overcast and cold here, of course. Wet. It had been raining earlier today. So that's what's happening in Georgia. South United States, near Florida. I know people, somebody watches from Canada is not quite sure where Georgia is, or not quite sure. Yeah, I'm near Florida. I'm not that far from Florida at all. But y'all have a good time, and I will see y'all next time. Why does that feel weird? Okay. Bye.